Welcome, brawlers. I'm the Hermit, and today we're gonna be playing Arachne Psionic Weaver. Now, because we are still in the early days of Through the Omenpaths, I should say, just type the Spiderman name on the search bar and you should get the Omenpaths / the arena version of it. So, our commander today is gonna be 2 generic and a white mana for a 3/3 legendary spider human hero. But it also has Enweb 1. So we pay 1 mana, return a tapped creature, and then we get our commander. When it enters, we look at our opponent's hand, choose a card type other than creature, and spells of the chosen type cost 1 more to cast. So we have aggressive 1-drops as well as a little bit of protective 1-drops. We can play even Mother of Runes, tap her, protect herself, then use the Enweb ability to cast our commander, and then recast Mother of Runes. The other cards are gonna be either aggressive cards or taxing cards like Thalia, a little bit of Tithe Taker, Voice of Victory, even Valiant Batrider. It's a flyer. If it hits our opponent, the next time they cast a non-creature spell, either they pay 1 mana or we draw a card. We also have other Thalia, Retain, so that the rats are gonna be more expensive. Recruiter of the Guards, just to search for pretty much any creature we want, even Solitude. Anointed Peacekeeper to look at our opponent's hand again, and just regular aggressive creatures. For card draw, we're gonna be playing Dawn of a New Age. I think also we have Welcoming Vampire and Tokase's Welcome. Welcome, we give it more relevance than Enduring Innocence because our commander has 3 power, so she doesn't trigger all of the effects, but she does trigger Tokasia's Welcome. We also have a couple of other legends for value, like Samwise. We have Felia to blink some of our creatures. We have Tomik to protect a little bit against Strip Mine and other type of land recursion. We have Winter Moon because we are monocolored, so we're gonna be taxing our opponent's mana bases. And for a little bit of recursion, Seran Paragon. And a little bit of convoking, Night Herald of Eos, or the Wandering Rescuer. When we tap our creatures to convoke the Rescuer, then they get hexproof if it resolves, that is. So that's the deck. Now let's get into the queue and tax our opponents into some wins. Against Grist. Okay, Birds of Paradise. I think we have to source that. And I think this is one of the cases where we get to see why Mother of Runes is better than Skrelv or Keeper of Runes, because these ones have to target another creature, so they cannot be used to put our commander on turn 2. However, we still have good cards like Even Interrupter. If we interrupt something, it gets blooded, the opponent has to pay mana later to cast it. And the opponent has a nice combo here. White of the Reliquary can sacrifice their Bloodghast, get a land, and it gets recast. What's the play here? I mean, we can obviously offer the trade. And he's not gonna take it. I think I like the Interrupter better, but But we're here to play our commander, I guess. Yeah, and the white with the Bloodcast might be winning this game for opponent. And I guess we name and also this is not a sorcery speed activated ability. That's gonna be rough. Also, opponent can choose to play their commander. And minus to destroy something. I guess they might play Ravenous Chupacabra for the same reason. Okay, it is Greased. Nice. Maybe they get the plant land, Honey Garden. Make a plant, sacrifice it. Oh no. Right, because the land. Yeah, I already said that's what's gonna happen. They can still sacrifice to destroy. But if they do so, then we kill their commander. They go after the Ox. Now we play Skrell for combat. Greased. Okay. Counts as a creature, so they keep it for the white. Reanimate. And now they're gonna be having to pay 3 mana for a full reanimate. Which I assume they don't want. Or they're not gonna be happy about. Spirit Triumph on the Interrupter. Podcast, and they can sack it. Yeah, like I said, that combo is gonna be what wins the game for opponent. Or maybe not. Two. Now I think we are in the game. But we are definitely behind. Hopefully this storm is gonna help us get out of it. Calitas. Animate for Priest. Okay. Yep, of course. We get the white mana so that, I mean, I guess if they do that, they will. Nah, they're not gonna do it anyway. And if this doesn't win us the game, okay. Like I said, we are still in it. And next time we need name Planeswalker, I think. Yeah, but they have all the mana they got from the white. Really, really not ideal. Okay, let's draw here first. Ambush. Hunger Tide. This needs to be an insect, so they do it again. This is not the one that gets. Okay, they sacrifice Grist, kill our Peacekeeper. They replay it. And let's see what we draw here. Opponent plays Field Artisan. Land. And land. Planeswalker. A little too late. But I guess we didn't have too much to play with it. GG's, Chris. Lombra. This is not gonna be fun. And this is not Tomik. At least we get our commander here. Yeah, this is sorcery speed. Let's see what opponent is running. Sorcery, I guess. Opponent plays a halfling. We will go to combat. Let's play Selfless Spirit. Is a component. And just one land. Although it is cycle. So here we attack with our commander and the flyer. What opponent does. They don't block. We can draw 3 cards. And then exile Samwise too. Yep. 3. Exile Samwise. The Wandering Emperor. Titania, Voice of Gaia. Yep, that one is Irlanoi. We have another land. Let me matter too much, but let's go to combat. Attack with everyone. Let's attack with those two. Okay. We Wandering Emperor. Loss.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and we've got the edge in this fight.
The bad part here is opponent can get their commander here. The ramp 2. Yeah, this is not ideal. Let's make a samurai.
Let your blade do the talking.
Oof, summon Bahamut. Yeah, I guess I needed to sack Fair and then play the Peacekeeper so they couldn't cast their commander. That was the play I needed to make it last turn. My bad, I guess. Okay, I guess we can concede here. They're gonna be able to copy their commander, so that's gonna get them all their lands a bunch of times. Tidus, Yuna's Guardian. And we get to Meek, although I guess it's playlands, not... Yeah, doesn't matter if they have Lombra, they get it without targeting, so... Tenacious Pop from opponent. And I guess that means their commander is gonna come on turn 3 as God intended. Now let's see what they cast here. If they don't cast anything, I think we play Tomik or maybe Felia. Chrome Mox under Commander. Seems about right. Oh, and they exile. Or when? Yeah, if they move that counter. I think we block so that they don't draw a card. And now we play you. And remove your abilities. Strip mine from opponent. Sure. Pass here. Cycle. Guess we will play Felia and blink their Chrome Mox. Noble Hierarch. And Incubation to be. Ooh, Skyclave Apparition. I guess we dial the Chrome Mox. Attack. Thank you. And gets a 0/0. And who do we exile next? I guess Incubation Druid. Ouroboros. Ooh, that's gonna be the next exile, I think. Locks. Enchantment. Okay. I think we attack with Felia. In the apparition. If they block with Ouroboros, that's gonna make it easier for us. And the Hierarch. We shock that in to get their land. I guess we double block here. Yeah. And Felia also synergistic with our commander so that we can change the card name we use. Pues para now we double block with the Peacekeeper and Atomic, I think. Champion of Landfall. We will blink your commander, opponent. I guess that was a mistake since it's gonna give a counter to the champion. as per Sentinel. Yeah, if they attack, I think we trade and trade. You and you are gonna attack. And it goes to 7. And GG's. That was a close, they almost had us. Sure, we had fun. Court Mage. Ooh, mother. Yeah, I guess this is gonna be a full price. Arachne. Instant. Yeah, I guess. No, actually, let's name sorcery. Now the rest costs a full 5 mana. And if that wasn't enough, actually, maybe we need to bait counterspell here. Minastiri. Wait, 3. Okay. Although I guess they can spell snare. That removes it cleanly. Here, let's play Tithe Taker. I'll push on that guy, okay. unfortunate. I think we still need to play the flowering. Elsent. So now they're gonna pay 3 life to get their damnation going. Mm-hmm. The command zone. As we can technically pay you again. And I wanna get Thalia. Recruitment officer. If opponent plays Kefka, we discard Lauren. Then we play the snare on Kefka. Code Blaster Ravage. Same deal. Snare. Nice Serenade. Combat attack. Opponent needs another Wrath effect, or a couple of, or just one removal saves them. Okay. You make a sacrifice. Ooh. But do you have a removal as well? I guess we will see. GG's, it seems. Yep, they were short. I guess if they made a sacrifice, we would get rid of the officer. We still have Thalia, put them to 1. And we have ossification. So yeah, we were not, maybe that was not the best choice for them. But we definitely put pressure on them. So good games, Kefka. Old stick fingers. Okay, is this the combo one? We can deal with the combo one, I think. This is gonna be naming sorcery, I think. Well, if it gets to resolve. So this combo, they play stick fingers with 1 or 2, and then they reanimate whatever they put into the graveyard. Imp Smith. This is a sorcery. Potentially a reanimate. Ooh. Warden. Combat attack. Oh, and it seems opponent is missing their green mana. Didn't realize that. Kapok for us. Get this guy here. Now their next spell is gonna cost one more essentially. Unless it's the commander, I mean. The rest non-creature. Combat. Attack. Yep, a boon just for you. And they have Feral Push, but it won't kill anything. GG's. Croxa. So maybe they are gonna discard our hand. Bit of runs. And with the mobilized tokens, we can return a token to player commander. That is also nice. Arcane Signet from opponent. I guess I wanna discard the land. What should I? Okay, they kill our guy. And this is gonna name instant. Sadly for us. But I guess it is what it is. And Alicia. I mean, we only have one instant, so it's not the end of the world for us. Congrats, Rampage. Okay, goodbye. To the command zone.
You started this fight, but
I mean, you can
will
kill
end it.
the Emperor, but we still get Alicia.
You're done.
Hopeless Nightmare. Zero, and we exile
We've got the edge in
the
this
Signet.
fight.
And unfortunately, these guys have vigilance, so we cannot Enweb them. When we cast a non-creature. Okay. namings.
May your blade strike true.
I think we might play Dawn of the New Age, but keep up any lands we draw in case they have enough to replay Croxa. Lightning Bolt. Ooh, like that. So the command zone.
We must
Play
protect
you them. Lantax is a good one. So obviously we send away Chromox. We will also exile Croxa. Then we lay down arms and Lantax. Home of Legend. Yeah, this is gonna hit us for a bit. Hex. I am bad right there. I think we will use the tongue to see if we have something we want to discard. Yeah. Okay, we discard the Batrider. Here, and I guess Giver of Runes. Got Reprieve. And Mother of Runes. Yes, we will give this protection. Black. And sorcery for a Wrath. Then we play Giver. And I guess a land. Okay, let's see if we can discard something here. As our commando. Ooh, that is a good one. Good game, says opponent. Good game, we say back. Yep. GG's. Let's get Veteran Survivor. Combat attack. That thing, and then Those are some types. Actually, yeah, no. Let's name enchantment. Oh, maybe I should have kept mana up for humiliation. Yeah, that way we have enough so that it's okay. They block. Sure. It's Weaver Puck from opponent. And I guess they play their charm. A card. And we will respond by killing Puck. Human. Counter here. Okay, they kill our cover. And the land. Failure harm. So we should failure. I think we might have this despite our opponent getting to strip mine loop. Because Felia is gonna be blinking their blockers. Okay, it's transformation. GG's. Yeah, now we attack with everyone. If they block the 4 power, we get 7 in. That's enough for a kill. GG's. If I look hard. So we're gonna be naming human with this. Okay, Moxamper. Going on here, opponent. And I guess it's sorcery. Not that it's gonna do much, but now we need another land. Get it. I guess we snare Tifa. Look. And there is the land. Miss Weaver poke from opponent. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. But I guess we have options now. Once upon a time, sure. Cameo of Bamboo Grove. Ooh, I don't think opponent wanted to do that. Maybe they did. They can replay their commander. Mm. Yes, we want block with incense. Yeah, and I think maybe if you play a deck with Cameo of Bamboo Groves, you might want to try a couple of. Maybe there is just like only one good Enweb card. Spider in green. Here we block here and here. Effect of the Hydra. Okay. Now, since we're gonna be getting a free card draw from each creature each turn, we should be able to have jump blockers for Buck. Let's attack with our commander now. That's not good. For opponent, I mean. At some point we will have removal for Puck. But in the meantime we are just cruising. I guess we can block if we get to full speed. Traveling Chocobo. Here's twice. Sorcery again. They're here and past the door. So what now? Fight sorcery. Solitude. Okay. Are you sure? Okay. Makes sense. And I don't think opponent realizes the loop we're presenting. Guess we play Solitude now. Yeah, and they can have the Tifa fight, the Wandering Rescuer, but actually maybe that's worth doing for them. Didn't think about that. Okay. Maybe they didn't want us to get Solitude back with our commander. I guess there's some logic to that, at least. Since we have the ambush, we should just attack. This is a two-turn clock. Let's see what opponent can do. Also, Thalia can block because of First Strike. So, yeah, we're not worried. There you go, Tifa. Did we say good game? Good game, opponent. Yep. Good game, Tifa. That's the power of First Striking against Tifa. Now I gotta say, I enjoyed playing this type of deck every now and then, but this one felt a little bit maybe too slow. Not bad. Maybe we just got paired against the green decks too much and they essentially got like 20 or more lands in their play without us being able to do much. And even against the one playing Lombra, Atomic doesn't do anything, so I don't know. I mean, at least we managed to beat Tifa and Azusa. Even though Azusa got us to one land, we still had enough pressure that they lose. Well, they lost the game. So I don't know what we can do, especially because Opposition Agent, which is a really good card against those mono green landfall decks, we cannot play it because it's white, so mono white is really struggling against landfall for now. But I guess we still have Tomik, and as you might know, it's probably better to play Tomik as a commander if you want to play this type of deck. But still, Arachne felt really that it could be annoying for our opponents, but the fact that because of the way Brawl works, maybe they don't have they don't have that many of the same card types, so not many instants or not many sorceries, but at least it worked against Kefka, so control decks can be suffering against Arachne. So that's gonna be it for today. I'm the Hermit, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.